Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around 8 yards shy of there at the 24. Now a first carry here for Robinson. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. Ritter. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Going play action. Ritter. That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Ritter going to change it up. They go play action here on first down.
Get out.
Looking there for picks, but intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Lions will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, and the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Boy, the run on first down a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage. So a 5-yard run. 2nd and 15. They're going to drop him behind the line yet again, and things going from bad to worse. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Are you here or are you not here? Jack.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Now Hooker. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Hooker to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
2nd and 10. Here's Hooker. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the big staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early?
Jack.
I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
What did you join the party chat for if you was going to stay in the goddamn
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting
like
into
they had
position.
him running
This
slow.
is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Yeah.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back to Montgomery on second down. And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
They have three tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Working
What?
the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hooker. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Hooker throwing again on second down. Buying time to his left. Oh, the turnover fest continues.
That's mine.
Here's another interception.
That's mine.
He got outside the pocket there trying
Perfect.
to
Use
improvise.
of timing.
He was calling for the ball downfield.
I licked your
I
ass.
think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback
Yeah.
spotted him too
No,
late.
Bates thought he had it.
That he
No,
had on
sir.
the defenders,
No,
they got
sir,
eaten up, and they
Bates.
came up with the interception.
He thought he had dope. I got it. I got it. I got it.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the complete.
Ready when you are, numbskull.
Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action, the Falcons with the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. On play action, here's Ritter. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the third time.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And the Lions will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now it's the backup Goff. Being chased out left. That escapes the... And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
It's a sack.
It's a sack. Having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp. Plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about the show put on by these two defenses in this first half? The fireworks don't have to be just offensively. Neither one of them given an inch, and that's good coverage once again there to force another 4th down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Goff going to shift him around.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Here's Goff. Flush to his right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Ritter has it knocked down.
And this is scooped up by the Lions. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10
at their own 43.
They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Now Goff. And this is going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, complete. That's Gibbs. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. He's airing it out for Williams.
What? Come on, man. They just made me stand right there.
Before reaching the 10-yard line. Again, Goff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Goff now to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. A turnover is obviously, Charles, always costly. But, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
Margins there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down. Ritter off the play fake. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Ritter with it after the play fake. Another completion right back to Patterson.
Get the fuck out of here.
The Falcons going to use one of their timeouts.
How did I hit him with a juke, but I still get tackled? This shit crazy.
Seconds to go in the first half. Now 2nd and 5.
I hit you with the juke move. The fuck? Hit you with the hit stick.
Sticking with a passing game. Here's Ritter again. Dancing to his left.
Pass interference.
And complete to Miller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
First down. Here's Ritter. Here's a screen for Robinson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it second down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Second and 5. Looking to throw once more. Here's Ritter. Slant route to Miller. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. First and goal from the 6. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. Oh, and he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line. And they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far. And that's going to be how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have 1 half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw is Goff.
He's got
Get the fuck out.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here's Goff. And that is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Goff.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
Get the fuck out.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Goff.
Come on. What's up, bro?
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
And this one
no pick, no nothing, bro.
Throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
Like, what the fuck is going on, man?
Is a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And this is caught that they say out of bounds. It would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ritter to throw it. That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And they are able. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
What you gonna do, Jet?
Oh, now a running play here with Smith. Now he will find his way into the end zone for a Falcons.
What did I tell you about that nigga right there? Bah, get your big ass off me, bitch.
2 yards out.
Bang! McNeil, go eat another Happy Meal. I missed that. I didn't. I fucked up.
Here's Koo to kick off. And they're going to start this drive in
night.
shape as they get it up past the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly
wow.
do. Let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you
they didn't even get me close to you. They gave me on them other niggas. But that's cute.
Pick themselves back up.
Look,
relentless a lot
come on.
Guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On 1st down, it's gone. It's complete to Williams.
Not that time, bitch.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end.
I hit that nigga so goddamn hard. You know what happened.
Tackles made at the Falcons' 31-yard line. Here's Goff. Steps away to his left.
Stupid.
On ill-advised throw, back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps to everything they've done. They've had to answer for everything this offense is throwing at them.
Maybe even T.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away.
Fucking right, T.
Now that'll bring up
That's what I had to do,
I see
T.
a surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
He was right there in my face, T.
A give left side to Robinson.
Ooh.
And not much there.
I got through the
Maybe
first
a yard
one.
up to the 24. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Going play action. Ritter.
Oh my.
Complete on the deep ball.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Ritter on the 4th down try.
Come on.
It's gonna be batted down.
Come on,
bro. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up. Either
open man, and he's got Williams.
That was cute.
Touchdown Lions. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Lions have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. So
that's what I've been doing the whole game. Trust me. I've been doing that the whole game.
One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on.
Look at this shit. I can't even move nothing. Nothing.
was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. Ritter back to throw. Forced out to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
On third down, Robinson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run with Smith. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Again, it's Robinson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Robinson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. So these two teams matching each other score for score. This last touchdown, that bumps the lead back to 7 with the extra point to come.
And it's a heck of a way to play, isn't it, partner? You feel good about it.
Blitzing the whole time.
Keep the lead and your offense keeps scoring, but sure would like your defense to make a stop.
Crew able to connect on the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Yo. What the fuck are you doing? Nigga, you got 15 seconds left. That's what. Okay. Yo, are you playing?
Now problems right out of the gate.
No, you ain't, nigga. You just did that shit. No, you ain't playing, nigga.
Push the offense backwards a bit.
Okay.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Play action. It's Goff. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. From the end zone, Goff. And his throw is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and a mile. Back to throw now in his own end zone. He's airing it out for Williams. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they will finally put an end to the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. When you're on your own 1-yard line like they were, oftentimes you're thinking just run on any down, get some space there. They elect to throw it. It cost them.
You get the sense that they were banking on the element of surprise, right? Everyone expects you to run it there. Let's take a shot. Let's throw it. Try and create some space, some room. And it went awry, didn't it?
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Robinson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Steps away. Touchdown, Falcons! Jonnu Smith. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
He's got right on the short throw. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. From the 50, it's Goff. Going up top. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. This is 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Troy Anderson, and the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. That one looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now a 2nd and 10. On second, here's Algier. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On play action, here's Ritter. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
Going for it on 4th down. It's Ritter. This ball down.
What the fuck is going on?
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
This is 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. And we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation of the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about these defensive guys?
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Pitts.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
That music just got loud as hell in my headset.
The 15. It's 1st and 10. Ritter will set up to throw it. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalist not overly excited about that.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5, and he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. Oh, the Falcons got it. Yep, Atlanta football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. Airing it out deep for Smith. And it is incomplete. Good position.
That shit was crazy.
To break that one up.
That shit was crazy, bro.
But they're still trying to bomb it down.
That shit was crazy.
Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Ritter.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Pass interference had my nigga stuck for the longest.
And the Lions will take over possession here up at the 44.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. After the interception, here's Goff.
That is caught by Laporta.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Goff. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this one
that was supposed to be
incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. One last throw here for Goff. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
Trash ass nigga.
They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.